Hi children, good morning everyone. Today I am here to teach you the fourth lesson, clothes and fibers. Children, clothes come in a whole range of colors and design. We wear clothes made of different fabric in different seasons. Some of them are natural and some are man-made. Clothing is one of the basic necessity of human life. We wear clothes to protect us against weather conditions such as heat, cold, rain, storm, etc. Clothes reflect our personality and make us look good. People in different regions of the world wear different kinds of clothes. Clothes are an important part of our day-to-day life. So, in this lesson, children, we are going to see how clothes are made. Children, clothes are made from long, thin strands or threads called fiber. Fibers are very fine hair-like strands that cannot be made into a fabric directly. So, these fibers are put together by various processes to make broad spreads of clothes called fabric. Sources of fibers. Sources. From where we are getting fibers? We get fibers from natural as well as artificial sources. Fibers that we get from plants and animals are called natural fibers. We also produce fibers from different chemicals in factories. These are called synthetic or artificial fibers. So, now we know that natural fibers we get from plants and animals. Okay, from which plant we get fibers? Natural fibers. Plants fibers, cotton. The cotton plants bear light and fluffy cotton balls which burst open. These cotton balls have thin fibers in them. Linen. Linen fiber is produced from the stalk of the flax plant. The stem of flax plant are allowed to rot. Then they are beaten to separate the long fibers. These fibers are woven into linen cloth. The fibers are twisted or spun into strong threads called yarn. Spun. Spun means make it into threads. Spinning. The process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. Fibers are small in size. They are twisted together by spinning into long threads called yarn. Spinning is done with a spinning wheel or a spinning machine. The yarn is later woven together on a machine called a loom to make cloth. Sometimes the cloth is dyed with colors or printed after that. Cotton and linen are mostly used in making clothes for wearing. Jute. Jute fiber is produced from the stem and outer skin of the jute plant. Hessian. Hessian is the thick, rough cloth made from jute. It's mostly used in making sacks, bags, curtains, carpet, rugs, and ropes. Coir. Coir is produced from the outer shell of a coconut. Coir is used to make doormats, mattresses, brushes, sacks, and ropes. Animal fibers. Wool. Animals that have a thick coat of hair on their skin give us wool. The coat is called fleece. Fleece means hair or a wool of a sheep. We get wool mostly from sheep. We also get some wool from goats and camels. The fleece is cut off or sheared. It has fibers. Woolen fibers are made into woolen threads and then woven into woolen cloth. Woolen cloth is used to make warm clothes like coats, jackets, and blankets. Woolen that has been moistened, pressed together, and allowed to shrink into a thick, flat sheet is known as felt. Felt is often used in industry and musical instrument to reduce the effect of vibrations. Woolen yarn is also used to knit different clothes like sweaters, blouses, and socks. Woolen clothes keep us warm, so they are used in winter. They do not crush easily. Silk. Silk fibers are made by an insect called silk moth. Silk moths lay eggs. The eggs hatch into caterpillars or silkworms. Young silkworms eat mulberry leaves and grow. The silkworms spin a silky thread and wrap it around their bodies. This silky covering is called a cocoon. The cocoons are put in hot water and then skilled workers carefully unwind, separate this thread. The threads the thread is woven into a silk cloth. The soft touch and shiny look of silk makes it an important fiber to make expensive clothes, furnishing, and carpets. Synthetic fibers. Fibers produced by chemical processes in factories are called synthetic fibers. Rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic, and terylene are some synthetic fibers. Fabric made up of synthetic fibers are used for similar purposes as natural clothes. Differences between natural and synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are stronger than natural fibers and are more durable. Natural fibers like cotton and linen do not catch fire easily, but synthetic clothes catch fire easily. They do not they should not be worn while bursting crackers or cooking. They may even melt if touched by hot iron. Cotton and linen clothes take time to dry. They also shrink a little and wrinkle easily. Synthetic fabric dry quickly, do not shrink, and need very little ironing. Natural fabric do not react with skin, but synthetic fabric can cause rashes. Clothes and climate. The type of clothes worn by people depend greatly on the climate and season of that area. When it is cold, people wear heavy woolen garments to protect themselves from cold. They also wear shoes, socks, and gloves. When it is warm, people use clothes made of cotton and linen. These clothes are light and absorb sweat. They have pores which allow our body heat to escape and makes us feel cool and comfortable. In rainy season, people wear waterproof materials like rubber, plastic, etc. to protect themselves from rain. Children, I hope you understood my lesson. Thank you, children.